Hey guys, welcome to the September 24th lifestyle design call. We don't have everyone coordinated to make the call live, so I decided to go ahead and get this in recording still, just the way we normally do it, but I'll just deliver it this way. I'm gonna have some meditative music in the background, and you get a chance to you can just like take a nap and listen to this while you're listening to the playback and just take in whatever you need from it and apply whatever seems relevant or practical or useful to you. And I'd love to hear your feedback or get any questions if you have any. What I'll do is I will I'll switch over. I'll come off camera and then I will play some music and then I'll just kind of set you up to come into the sort of the meditation to receive the call. And then I'm going to go through three different themes. So one theme is related to mindset, and the second theme is health, and the third is relationships. So I'm going to share more on that in the process when it's kind of downloading and enjoy. So I'm just going to come off camera here and take a moment. Just get comfortable, whether you're seated or lying down. Just settle in, take a couple breaths. Just give yourself a moment to get organized. That's good. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And again, all the way up to the top of your head. And let it go. And one more breath all the way up, top of the head. And hold. And let it go. Okay, I'm just gonna bring this in. Okay, three themes that came to me today for this month. Energetically came from the third eye, the heart, and the throat. For a moment, just take some time to just assess what you're feeling in your body. Starting on the inside out. Give a little bit of attention to whatever you feel needs it. Maybe scan from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. And just settle in somewhere where you feel you can just receive for a moment. So the first theme in the third eye is related to mindset. Three main words that come up is rules, beliefs, and programs. And the message we're getting from this space is the barrier between us and the experience we desire is our resistance to the most optimal outcome. I believe the resistance doesn't come from our conscious effort to sabotage ourselves or our fear of actually living our dreams. I think the the barrier, the resistance comes from old rules, old beliefs, old programs that at one point, and still probably does, not align with direction we're wanting to go next or the experiences we're wanting to have next. But once we dissolve that resistance or that barrier through engaging in a way of being and practicing non-resistance in our body, in our behaviors, in the things that we do, and engaging the idea of who we are now in the existing space of the one that is already receiving what we want to experience next in our business, in our life, in our health, whatever it is. We start to shift. Energetically, and the universe continues to conspire in our favor. So the question is, what rules, beliefs, or programs might even be coming up right now that might be providing some form of resistance between you and the health and body you want to have, you and the relationships you want to have, you and the business you want to have, the lifestyle, everything? What rules, beliefs, and programs even come up right now? Take a moment to observe that. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And keep breathing in and out and releasing on every breath until you feel a shift in your body. Once you feel that shift, ask yourself again, what is it about this resistance? Access your higher wisdom, your way of being that exists in a space that you really want to experience and be in. And receive an alternate answer to those rules, beliefs, and programs. What is in a more empowering insight or understanding of whatever it is that this resistance is trying to prevent you from experiencing? If you were to access an all-knowing, limitless version of yourself, what would that person say right now to help you dissolve the resistance and continue moving forward in your mission? This then leads us to the throat. And speaking to as an example, we'll be speaking to the health and body space. The message being, it does not have to be about willpower anymore. when we dissolve the resistance and we choose to have a new experience, we become who we need to be, and that person behaves as if it's already happening. So I'll repeat that again. When we choose, we are also becoming who we need to be, and that person behaves as so. The sometimes challenging thing is to choose. Just choose that it is so. Let's play that game of choosing the experience and outcome we want to have, engaging what it's like to become who we need to be, and observing the behaviors that just automatically play out as if it was so. An example of this, a game I was playing with this recently, is I decided last week that I wanted to release some body weight. And I decided that I was going to choose to release a couple pounds by Friday. I automatically, almost instantaneously, I started shifting my behavior in the kitchen, shifting my behavior in the way I moved, shifting my behavior in making sure I was hydrated. It was no longer about willpower. I was just engaging the person I needed to be that behaves in a way that is conducive to releasing 2 pounds by Friday. And within 24 hours, I was down 2 pounds on the scale. By the end of the week, I was down 3.8 pounds because my choosing was to continue to release the weight so I can meet my target body composition in the next little while. So it was a little bit of an experiment that I tried that reminded me that all we need to do is choose, become, and behave. So think of an area in your business, your health, your lifestyle, your relationships, where you might be desiring a different experience, and play the game of choosing, becoming, and behaving as if it's so. And take a breath in and let it go. And dropping down into the heart chakra, in this case, focusing on relationships. The message is regarding who it is in your life that you feel you may want to or need to or would love to spend more time with, have more quality connection, more meaningful exchanges. An insight coming through the heart is they need your energy and you need theirs. So I have a short story to share with this as well, but one thing to remember is both with our personal relationships and our professional relationships with our clients, the biggest thing, the most important thing that they are seeking from you is your way of being. Not so much your expertise and your knowledge and your wisdom and all the things you can say, do, or provide for them. It's mostly your way of being and your energy. As it is for you as well. The friends, the family members, the people you want to work with, There's an energy exchange happening there that is one of the most fulfilling parts of the human experience in business and in relationships. Example for that is last night, my son had been spending a fair bit of time on the couch scrolling on his phone, YouTube on while we're making dinner and stuff, and I started feeling a bit sad that I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do to engage him, to help him, to be with him, to connect with him. And I remembered that most of this is just something that can be resolved energetically. So once I was done all of my domestic tasks and things, I just went down and sat down next to him on the couch. I didn't engage in conversation. I just hung out, and we threw on an old movie we used to watch, and we sat there and had conversation about whatever came up. And I noticed within a few minutes his energy and his emotions and his just the way he was moving, even got up off the couch and started playing with his volleyball, and his energy just started coming back, like I had plugged him back into a power source. And I believe part of that was just us having an energy exchange, which I think is part of what he was missing, what I was missing with him, what I was needing with him. So remember that the people that are most special to you, all we need to do is create an opportunity to have an energy exchange in whatever that looks like for you. And all this is part of the whole experience of just experiencing who we really are, what means the most, and fulfilling a purpose or role that we play innately when put into any given situation, exchanging with others. So for a moment, just place your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath into the heart. And let it go. And again, breathe in deep, in through the heart. And let it go. And one more time. All the way in. Expand your whole trunk. Feel love inside. Send it back out. That's good. And just recapping, covering up some of the areas that we shared in the beginning here or throughout this session. One, in the physical body. If your body could talk to you, what would it say it needs next? In your relationships, who matters the most? How can you connect with them energetically as soon as possible? And the most important relationship of all, how do you connect with you? What do you need next? In the finance space, as revenue comes in, making profits, handling expenses and responsibilities, be sure to put aside funds or room in your budget for fun. Now, regarding your mission right now, remember who is steering the ship. We steer the ship on this mission, not the business, not others, not even loved ones. We steer the ship. And with our exchanges with ourselves and others, with regards to being, who we are being, when we are experiencing, is what matters the most. So once all those rules, beliefs, and programs are dissolved, it opens up limitless possibilities for us to choose what comes next. Just take a moment to bring your attention to the top of your head. Notice the top of your head. White light coming through, bathing your body, going through the body too, into the spine and expanding out, releasing any more additional ideas we don't need, energy we don't need, allowing space for new, renewed energy, moving from the top of the head to your face. And then down to the throat and neck, tops of the shoulders, just relaxing the shoulders. From the shoulders to the heart, expanding out into the upper body, and then dropping down into the core, into the solar plexus. Down to the hips, slowly feeding down the upper legs towards the knees, down the lower legs to the ankles, feet, and toes. And reaching up over your head, stretching your whole body out. Big breath in, and let it go. Again, breathing in, let it go. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, look around, just receive, just observe. On your own time, you can move on to whatever comes next. You choose. Take care and be well.